Prometheus, a titan god of fire and forethought. He would become a figure who would represent human striving and the risk of overreaching. However, Prometheus is best known for defying the gods by stealing fire from them and giving it to humanity. Welcome to Mythos and Monstra, where we talk about mythology and monsters from around the world. Today, we are talking about Prometheus, maybe the most important figure to humanity in Greek mythology. Before I start telling you the story of Prometheus, let me start by saying there are many versions of this story, and all of them follow the same general story, but also all of them vary in small ways. So, the story I'm about to tell you may vary a little from the one you have heard before. Prometheus' story begins in the battles of the Titanomachy, which was a 10-year series of battles fought to decide which generation of gods would have dominion over the universe. Prometheus was a titan, being the son of Iapetus, but along with his brother Epimetheus, sided with the Olympians over the Titans. This spared both Prometheus and Epimetheus from punishment, unlike their two other siblings, Atlas and Menetius. Atlas being forced to hold up the heavens for eternity, and Menetius being killed by Zeus with a flash of lightning and then banished to Tartarus. Since Prometheus and Epimetheus sided with the Olympians, they were given the task of populating Earth with animals and man. Prometheus would sculpt the animals out of clay, and his brother Epimetheus would give them their traits, such as quickness, wings, fur, or other traits. Prometheus sculpted man last, but by that time, his brother Epimetheus had given all the good traits away to all the animals. So Prometheus sculpted man in the image of the gods. He gave them the ability to stand upright on two legs, and he also gave man the gift of fire. Man started to prosper on Earth more than any of the animals, and this made Zeus very jealous. So he demanded that man would have to give sacrifices to the gods. The gods and mortals arranged a meeting where the division of sacrifice would be settled. Prometheus was given the task of slaying a great ox, and then dividing up that ox into two meals. One meal, which was supposed to be better and the one that Zeus would choose for the gods, and a second meal that wasn't as great that would go to man. However, Prometheus loved man more than any of his other creations and thought Zeus was treating man unfairly and unjustly. So, in one pile, Prometheus put all the meat with the most fat and skillfully covered it up with the ox's stomach. While in a second pile, he artfully dressed up all the bones of the ox with shining fat. Prometheus put both piles in front of Zeus and man. Zeus got to choose the first pile which he wanted for him and the other Olympians. Zeus was tricked by Prometheus and chose the pile with mostly bones. So from that day on, man got to keep the best meat for themselves and only had to sacrifice the bones of the animals to the gods. Zeus was furious that he was tricked, and in retaliation he took fire away from man and hid it. Without fire, man couldn't see in the dark, stay warm, or create weapons. Seeing his favorite creation struggle and on the brink of destruction made Prometheus very sad. At this point, Prometheus thought the Olympians were no better than the Titans, and in some ways were worse. So against the gods' orders, mostly Zeus's orders, stole fire back away from the Olympians and restored it to humanity. This enraged Zeus even further, and in retaliation, he chained Prometheus to a rock on top of a mountain and sentenced him to an eternity of torment. Every day, an eagle would fly down and eat the liver of Prometheus, which was thought to be the seat of all human emotions at the time. And every night, since Prometheus was an immortal titan, his liver would grow back just to be eaten by the eagle once again the next day. Prometheus endured this torment for centuries, until one day Zeus came down from the heavens and offered to enchain him, if only if he hid fire from man once again. Prometheus, being the champion of humanity, refused. So Prometheus suffered for hundreds of more centuries, until one day Hercules, the mortal son of Zeus, would kill the eagle and free Prometheus. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other mythologies or monsters you would like to be covered on this channel in the future, please just tell us down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.